Navanath Bhakti Sar, Chapter 28. Bhartari and Pingala. Bhartari had given a promise to Lord Datta that he would take the path of renunciation after 12 years. He went home and all started seeing things in a different light. His authenticity, his prosperity, everything. It kept coming to his mind that one day he would be leaving all this behind. One day Pingala was taking rest on his lap. She said to him, "It will be great if I can take my last breath while resting on your lap." He replied, "It's difficult to tell what's in God's mind. Maybe I will leave this world before you do." She said, "Please don't say that. I won't be able to live even a second after your death." Bhartari took it as a joke and changed the topic. But when he went hunting, he decided to test Pingala's love. He called his most faithful servant and gave him clothes drenched in deer's blood. He told him, "You go to the palace in the city and tell them a tiger attacked and ate me up. I'll give you my torn clothes and broken ornaments so everyone will believe it." He tutored his servant and sent him to the city after taking an oath from him to maintain secrecy. Bhartari promised him of a big reward and hid behind some bushes without being noticed by other cavalrymen and hunters. The servant narrated the made-up story to the queen as was ordered to him. Wiping tears, he even showed her Bhartari's clothes. He went around telling everybody the same story. Pingala heard the news and saw those clothes. Chaos spread everywhere in the palace. Pingala couldn't bear the loss of her husband. She cried out loud and fell down on the floor lamenting. She decided to perform sati and ordered the people to prepare the funeral pyre. She self-immolated along with Bhartari's clothes. Her words, "Nath, I won't be able to live after your death," had come true. Bhartari had no idea how disastrous his plan of testing her had proved to be. Bhartari returned at sunset along with his army. Flambeaus were lit. Everyone reached the main door and the guards stunned. As soon as Bhartari entered the city, the people in a shocked state started telling him the horrendous story of Pingala's death. He jolted and realized what he had done. He went running to the crematorium where Pingala had done self-immolation and started crying out uncontrollably, taking the ash from the pyre in his hands. People followed him and got him home. King Vikram, the ministers, and everyone else were mourning but still were trying to console him in all possible ways. He told everyone what had actually happened. He started repeating how he was responsible for Pingala's death. Like a madman, he started spending time in the crematorium. He gave up food and water and sat there chanting, "Pingala, Pingala." Day by day, his body became very weak. Looking at his condition, even the others lamented. 12 years passed by like this. Lord Sun and Lord Datta were watching all this. Lord Sun said, "Look at the condition of my son." Lord Datta, "I hope you are watching." He replied, "Gorakshanath is on a pilgrimage moving towards Avanti city. Just wait and watch. He will be the one to initiate him towards moksha. Bhartari will become Chiranjeev." Fruition. The recitation of this chapter will help get a virtuous girl for marriage, and she will be of service lifelong. Jai Jai Gurudeva.